is working. Perfect. Morning on YouTube and morning on Facebook. I see Jan is there somewhere, so good morning, Jan. Hope everyone's okay today and had a good weekend. So today we're going to be doing legs, so it's more working on glutes and inner and outer thigh. So hopefully that'll be a good little session. Tonight will be cardio. Normally I do cardio and a bit of something else, so haven't planned it yet, but it'll be ready to go by 7 o'clock. Morning, Amy. Cool. And Peter, hello. So just wait until 32, let everything move. Make sure you got some water. And we're ready to go, ready and raring to go. It's a nice little one, this one. So it should be a good one. So just wait another 30 seconds or so. Nice warm up, and then we'll get started. For me, work-wise, I mean, I'm still furloughed, still doing Thursday, Friday, this week at least. I don't know if anything will change next week, but I'll keep you all updated. And figure out what to do once I'm back at work a bit more. Maybe film videos instead, which I know is different, but you can pick the times that you do it then. But we'll see, just something I've been thinking about. Perfect, so that's 32. Let's get ready. All right. So let's just come back. As always, just start into a nice light jog. So just soft on the feet, soft through the knees. Just lightly raised, not too high to start with. That's it. So starting to warm up a bit. So we're going to raise the heels a little bit more. So trying to aim to kick the bum. Arms are in a little bit now. Nice. So let's start to bring the knees forward. So we're raising the knees, pumping the arms. A slight tilt back and the upper body. Nice. Take it in that jack. Just low to start with. Arms come out, soft knees. That's it. So let's get a little higher. Bend a little more through the knees. Nice. Just hold it there. Okie dokie. Start with the feet in. Squat down, just walk in and out. So warming up through the sides and through the middle. So really slowly, step in and out. Hips are still quite high, but then push back. That's it. Couple more. Last one. Okay, feet underneath the hips. Big long step back, and let's drop down into that lunge. So chest stays up, front knee pushes out, weight is through the front heel. Last one, and come in. Swap it over, so feet under hips, nice big step back, and drop it down. That's it. So we make 90-90 through both knees. Perfect. Let's hold it there. So legs are nice and warm. We'll set up a timer. So first exercise is that squat in and out, the one that we just did. But we're going to squat down a little bit lower. So feet come in to start with, squat down low, and we just walk in and out. So hips are back, chest is up. Just walk in and out. 1 foot out, 1 foot out, 1 foot in, 1 foot in. So set position, you can start in or out. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So imagine you've got 2 lines and you just step in either side of that line. So taking the legs wide, taking the legs narrow. Your squat position is still the same. So you push your hips back, chest stays up. Hips stay low and core stays on. So belly button to the spine. Just over 15 seconds to go. The feet raise about 1 inch off the floor. Not high. 5 seconds to go. And then hold it there. So release it off. I think I've got hiccups. All right, set position. Feet in, sink back, and let's step in and out. So the main aim is to keep the feet low to the floor and the hips back. So you can feel it through the sides and through the inner thigh. That's it. Now your option, you can squat narrow, take the step, squat wide. Narrow and wide. So again, with the wide squat, knees are screwed out. And with the narrow squat, feet are under hips and knees track the toes forward. Last couple. 2 and 1. Okay, release it off. Shake out the legs. Have a quick walk, have a quick drink. Nice. So that's 2 rounds gone. Squat down low, walk it out. So when we get tired or when we've done it for a little bit of time, we start to rise up. Just make sure we sink back and keep it low. So our hips, our upper body doesn't move. It's just the lower body. Nice, keep it going. Last 20 seconds. Keep moving. Last 5 seconds. And release it there. Nice. So shake it out, walk it out. I'm feeling a little bit of build up in the sides of the glutes. Awesome. Let's get ready. Last round. Squat down, walk it in and out. See if you can get a little lower in this round. Last one. If you're squatting in and out, make sure our squats are nice and low. Chest stays up nice and high. That's it. Last 20 seconds. Keep it up. Keep the light pattern through the feet. Last 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Come up. Nice. Okie dokie, grab a drink. Walk it out. So it's almost like we've kind of warmed up the inner and outer thigh, because we're going to come down to the floor. Coming down to the floor, and we're moving on to the outer thigh to start with. So we're doing the clams. So elbow under shoulder, on the hip, resting on the hip. Feet come together, but they're in line with the hips and a nice distance away. So enough to be able to raise up comfortably. If you go too tight, it's a bit uncomfortable at the hip and at the ankle joint. So shoulders, hips, feet all in a line, elbow under shoulder, and we just open up and out. So we squeeze the glute, squeeze the side, open up and out. Just nice and steady. So set your position, elbow under shoulder, resting on the hip, engage the core, and feet about an arm's length away. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So open, pause, and squeeze. Open, pause, and squeeze. So you should be able to feel it through the hip opening up. The squeeze, you should feel it in that glute. And you should feel a little bit of activation around the core, just to make sure that your upper body and your spine is nice and stable. So keep that going. We just open out. Little pause at the top. Last one. And hold it there. So let's rotate round. Working on the other side. So set position again, elbow under shoulder. Shoulder, hips and feet in line. And let's get ready to open up. Let's go. So we just rotate through that hip. So we're working on that hip joint and squeezing the glute to strengthen. Nice. Core is activated to keep the upper body stable. So when we open up and out, this foot, the top foot, you rest on the side and then you come to pretty much as if you're standing. So nice flat foot on the side. That's it. 5 seconds to go. Last one. Nice. Let's rotate again. Now if you want, I don't know if any of you have resistance bands or either the full length bands or the little mini ones. You can have them on your knees and then you can open up that way. Let's go. So if you add in the resistance band, you're going to have to pull the band apart. I don't know if any of you have any kit or not. If you do, you should always let me know and we can do a session maybe on one of the evening sessions with some kit. Nice, 15 seconds to go. That's it. So 5 seconds. Make sure we're pausing at the top. Last one and hold it there. So last time, let's rotate over. And the good thing is you're already set up for the next exercise because you're in the same position. So I don't need to explain that. All right, open up and out. Last round. Make sure we pause, make sure we squeeze. It's that squeeze that's going to work the side of the glute and going to help with that opening rotation of the hip. Nice steady breathing. Just over 10 seconds to go. Okay, last one. Squeeze and hold it there. Nice. So if you need to get up and walk about, you take that option while I demonstrate the next one. So enjoy the recovery. We're back into that starting position. So elbow under hip, elbow under shoulder, on the hips. We're tucking that lower leg like we were before, but this time the knee comes in, up to the chest in a nice line. So we're not coming forward. It's coming up and over, and then we extend up. Point the toe, extend in, and bring it down. So up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, and down. So it's that movement pattern. We draw it into the chest, bring it down, into the chest, point and extend, in and down. So you get the movement pattern after a couple of goes, and it will just become an easy rhythm to follow. So tuck that bottom leg, rest the top one in the same position. We're going to come in and up to start with. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So in and up, extend out and point, in and down, up, out, in, down. So again, we're working through the hip, a little bit of rotation, so that's opening through the hip, extending, in and down. Make sure our waist stays high. That's it. So you can feel the joint working, the outer thigh working, and the quads working. Last one. Hold it there. Let's rotate round. So we know that movement pattern. Elbow under shoulder, tuck the bottom leg. Let's go. So in, out, in, down. So try and make sure when we come that first in, it's up and to the shoulder. Extend out, bring it in to the shoulder and back down. Give a nice little squeeze at the top when we point through the toes. That's it. It's a nice range of movement to get through the hips. Last 5 seconds. Hold it there. All right, switching over. So we started small with the opening of the clams, and then we extended up and out. Again, working through that hip, outer thigh. Let's get ready. In we go. Ooh, out. So in and down. That's it. Make sure we point that toe. And extend nice and long. So shoulder, extend, shoulder, come in. Nice. Keep the rhythm. Let's make sure the hips stay square to the front. So when we open out, we don't roll over. It's just up, out, in and down. Hold it there. So we're turning over again. Last round. Elbow under shoulder on the hip. Let's get ready. So bring it in, up, in, down. Nice. So if you keep your toes pointed the whole time, it's one less thing to have to think about when you extend. So feel that rotation through the hip when we open and close. An extension through the side of the leg and the quads when we extend. Nice. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds. Last one. Extend out and hold it there. Nice. So do whatever you need to do. I can feel my shoulders need a little bit of loosening. Nice. Shake out through the legs if you need to. We're moving on to all fours this time. So just enjoy your recovery and watch the setup. So you're in the all fours position, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to extend through the leg, keep that leg bent, extend, bend, and bring it in. So extend up through the glute, feel that squeeze. Extend through the knee, bring it in and down. So up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. When we go in and out, make sure the hamstring is controlling that bring it in. So don't bring it in and bounce, just in, down, up, out, in, down. Okie dokie, so let's get yourself set up. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. So hamstrings and glutes. So glutes, hamstrings, glutes. Feel that extension through the hamstring and that squeeze through the glute. Make sure hips are square, so we're not opening out, not curling up. Last 5 seconds. And hold it there. Just sit back on your heels, just to lengthen out through the glute. Nice. So moving on to the other side. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's go. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. So really feel that squeeze in the glute when you raise. And that tension and pull when you lengthen out through the knee. Now your option, you can take out that extension and just raise. Raise through the knee. Or take out the bend and it just fully extend. Up to you which choice you do. It's all working the same muscle but to varying degrees. Last one. Hold it there. Push back. Extend through let's lengthen through the glutes. Awesome. Set position. Halfway through, guys. So back to that original leg. Up and extend. Let's take real care in not wobbling through the hips. So belly button to the spine. Feel everything just tighten up through the middle. And you're in control when you extend through the knee and then pull back in with the hamstring. Nice. Last 10 seconds. Last one. And hold it there. One more round, guys, to even it up on each side. Awesome. Just make sure we have a bend in the arms when our hands are out. Just to not lock into the elbows. Let's go. So up, out, in, and down. So it's a slight bend just to support the upper body. Really feel on the hamstring, when you pull the foot back in, feel that hamstring contract. Feel the difference between the extension and the contraction. Nice. Keep it controlled. Keep that core on. Last 5 seconds. And hold it there. Push it back onto the heels. Have a little wiggle. Feel it down the sides. You can start to feel it's building up around the kind of juicy bit of your bum. Okie dokie. Last round, guys. So we're moving into a V-sit extension. So we're on our bum. Hands are back for support. So I don't know if any of you remember, we've done it before when we've done triceps and it's the upper body isn't supporting, so we're pushing through the heels of the hands. This time they're there for support. So we raise the knees and just extend one leg and the other. Just nice and steady, extend one leg and the other. So you're sitting on the juicy bit of the bum on the bottom, slight bend in the elbows, you're going to be moving, but it's there to support. Fully extend and point the toes. You'll feel it through the core, through the hip flexors, and through the quads. So set position, hands behind the back, behind the bum, raise the feet, and let's get ready to extend. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So do one leg at a time, at least to start with. So core is on. It's a big core exercise, but we're focusing on the fact that it works through the legs as well. So nice extension, slight sit back into the hands. Don't need to go too low if you don't want to. Last 10 seconds, just nice fully extend. Last one, hold it there. So come to lying down, just extend all the way. You feel it through the hip flexors, so extend all the way, just recover. When you're ready, back up into position, hands behind the back, feet raised, and let's go. So that recovery is a quick lie down to extend through the hip flexors and the core. So your option, in the same position, but your feet stay on the floor. So you tap out with the heel and bring it in. Tap out with the heel and bring it in. So you get this full support of the non-working leg. Depends on your flexibility and how your hips are. You can come to this one as well if you can feel your hip flexors are getting a little bit too tired. Hold it there. So lie down, extend, feel it nice and long through the hip flexors. 2 more rounds, guys. All right, hands behind, and let's go. Another option, if you're feeling strong, you can do both legs. So with both legs, you tend to come back a little further with that push back of the upper body. Keep it going. Have a roll through the shoulders if you need it. I am working on my shoulders, trying to get them a bit back to normal, but it does still catch. So 10 seconds left. Make sure we're soft through the upper body. Breathing steady. Release it there. Come on down. Extend through the legs. So you're going to start to feel it through the hip flexors if you haven't already. That's good. That's where we're aiming to work. So let's go. We're strengthening these little muscles that you just don't tend to work. Or the little areas you don't tend to work. Nice steady breathing. Keep it going. If we're in the option, keep it nice and strong. Keep it extended all the way. You've got 15 seconds to go, guys. Five seconds. Last one. Hold it there. Whew. Okie dokie. Let's come to lying. Let's lie down. Just extend fully. Arms up and over. Point through the toes. See if you can point a little further. And see if you can reach a little further. Nice. So bring the feet flat on the floor, bend through the knees. Let's extend up and over, just to loosen off a little bit through the hamstrings, just from those kickbacks. And a squat, walking in and out. So nice steady breathing now, guys. Hold above or below the joint. Nice, let's just loosen it off there. Swap legs. Hold above or below the joint, nice straight leg, toes are pointing overhead. So this raised foot, let's pop it on the opposite thigh. Lace one hand through the gap, one hand around the back. Draw the knee to the chest. Feel that extension on the other leg, but the extension all the way up through the glute. So for me, I can feel it on the leg that you can't see. Nice and steady. A lot of work through the glutes today. Something a little bit different. Nice, just loosen off. And swap over. So opposite foot onto the knee. Lace your hand through the gap, one hand around the back. Draw the knee to the chest. So pretty much all of that work could have been done as well with a resistance band, with the little ones that you can, the fully connected ones that you can put around your legs, and it can make it 10 times, 20 times harder depending on how strong the band is. But if you found that one, just release there. If you found that one relatively easy, it may be worth getting some bands. They're relatively cheap. Just come to the knees when you're ready, nice and steady. Come up. Bring one foot forward. Still hip width apart. Lean it in. So the front leg, we're using as support. The back leg, you've gone from hips above the knees to push forward. Feel it through the hip flexor, so through that joint, and push down. Just nice and gently. Nice. So now, just to extend it a little further if you want to, just push your arm up and you'll feel that extensional pull from the lats all the way down and through. Nice, just release it there, just gently come back, come on in and extend through the opposite leg. So front leg is bent, back knee is down and you're pushing again through the hip, so it's pushing down into the floor. Good, I'm glad you like them. Nice. So again, if you're ready, just extend it up and you'll feel that lengthening through the joint that little bit further. Nice. So just bring that knee in again. Bring the feet together, knees apart. Sit back and then just walk forward. So we're going to extend through the glutes. You'll feel it a little bit through the hamstrings as well. And loosen off through the lower back. So just get comfy. Just hold it there. Walk yourself up. Just last one. Extend the leg out to the side. So nice straight leg, nice bent leg. The bent leg, we're going to lean over to wherever is comfortable for you. So we're lengthening off through the inner thigh. That can be here, it can be here, or if you're really flexible, it can be all the way flat on the floor. So just feel it, lengthen through the middle, the inner thigh. Okay, walk your hands up, tuck the leg, extend the opposite leg out to the side, and when you're ready, just drop down into whichever level is suitable. Make sure your knee is in line with your hip, to the same level. That's it. Nice. So just walk yourself up. Come to standing, one final one. We did do the squat, walk in and out. So we need to just lengthen through the quad. So take hold of the laces, knee to knee, heel to bum, hips forward, chest up. Nice. Okay, release that there. Take hold of the opposite laces, knee to knee, hips forward, chest up. Nice, just loosen off there. Awesome work, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that one today. It was a good little one, nice little one to work the glutes. Like I said, if you want to do that one again, if you have resistance bands to make it a step up, you just put the band, for all of them, you put the band here. So it's just above the knee, never on the joint, it's just above the knee. They can kind of roll in and out, but just keep readjusting them, and it makes a really, really, really good, good hard session. I did that one, I think, the other day, actually. So this evening is going to be a cardio one. It'll probably be a mix to be alternating cardio, and I think if I do the one I'm thinking of, it'll be pulses in the middle, pulses or a hold in the middle. So a bit of cardio this evening, just to boost us up on a Monday evening. I will see you guys soon. I hope you have a lovely day, and maybe see some of you for the evening session as well. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, and have a lovely day.